Hello everybody, once again with a new video, and this is a video where I brought to you modal verbs, and modal verbs are really important when you are learning English or you want to speak English fluently. Okay, so I was saying about this thing. I was saying about grammar, like tenses and modal verbs. Both things are the basics. After that, by the time you can learn other things. So I brought to you modal verbs today. So without further delay, let's get started. Was this video till the end? If you like this video, then hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. First modal is can, and we can use can when we are talking about ability and permission. Ability means I can make videos, you can speak English. These are, these both sentences are sharing your ability, like you can speak English, I can make videos, I can speak English fluently. And if we talk about the permission, so usually we are saying, can I do this? Can you pass the key? Can you do this for me? Can you help me? Okay, when you are asking a permission, that time you can use this word. So let's jump on to the second. This is could basically use when you are talking about polite request or past ability. I could swim when I was kid. You can say these things. Okay, when you are talking about your past ability, when you can do something in your past, that time you will use could. I could do that. That time I could do that, but not now because I'm more aged or whatever, like whatever you can say. And the second thing is when you are talking about the polite request or polite permission, I would say, because could you please help me? When you are taking help from other person, that time you can request them politely, could you please help me? Could you give me my pen? Could you talk in English? Whatever. When you are talking about polite permission or polite request, that time you can use could you please watch this video till the end? This is also a thing. Okay, let's jump on to the third one, and this is may basically use when we are talking about the possibility and when we are talking about permission. May I come in, sir? We usually say this thing when we were in our school. May I come in, sir? Okay, so when you are taking a permission from anybody. And the second use is when you are talking about possibility. It may rain today. My brother may come today. When you are talking about a possibility, like it can be. Okay, so possibility, it may be. When we are talking about a possibility, then time we will use may. Let's jump on to the second one, and this is might basically use when we are talking about less possibility. It might rain today, the bus might come today, my brother might come today, my brother might go today. Whatever you can say when you are talking about less possibility, less than may. What I said, less than may. Okay, let's jump on to the next one, and this is must basically use when you are talking about strong advice, when you are talking about necessity, like it must be done, it must gonna happen, I must go there. Okay, and strong advice means you must go there, you must learn this language. So here we are talking about the strong advice. Okay, and the first one was when we are talking about necessity, like it's really important. Okay, it like strong possibility, more strong possibility than other both may and might. So it must rain today, possibility is strong. Okay, so let's jump on to the next one, and this is should basically use when you are talking about advice, when you are advising something. You should do this, you should learn this language. Okay, you should think about your parents, you should think about your future, you should watch this video till the end when you are talking about advice. Okay, so it's really important. Okay, let's jump on to the next one. This is would, and would basically use when we are talking about politeness and hypothetical situation. And this is so important, like when you are sharing a story about your childhood, that time what you used to do, that time you can say I would go to school, I would do that. When you are talking about hypothetical situation, like would you, and you can ask questions with this model, like would you like to drink a tea or coffee? After making this video, I would go to gym, I would go to the market. Like, it's not confirm, it's not fixed. If it's fixed, that time I'll say I will go to the gym after watching, after making this video. I would, like, it's less possibility here, like hypothetical situation, it's not fixed. That time you can use. So these were all the modal verbs. Let's cover up all these things. And like, first one is can. You can use when you are talking about ability, when you are talking about the when you are taking permission. Okay, let's jump on to the second one. And second one is like, next one is could basically use when you are talking, when you are requesting something politely, when politely request. And you can use this model with when you are talking about past ability. Okay, can, could, may basically when you are taking permission to someone, may I come in, may I go there. Our second one is like, second use is when you are talking about less possibility, not more than might, but when you are talking about the possibility, sorry, when you are talking about the possibility, that time you can use may. It may rain today, it may be or not, maybe, like when you are talking about possibility. And the first one was when you are talking about the permission. Let's jump on this next one. And the next one was may, might. When you are talking about less possibility, it might rain today, it might, but it might not be, like less possibility. And the second uses was like, not this, there is no second uses. Might is just when you can use might with less possibility. If somewhere less possibility to happen something, or to whatever. Okay, let's jump on to the next one. And this is must is like necessity and strong advice, like you must do this, you must, like it's really important. Strong advice and necessity, like strong possibility also, it must rain today, it must happen. Okay, you can say this thing. So let's jump on to the next one. And next one is should basically use when we are talking about advice. When somebody, when you are giving advice to someone, if somebody giving someone to advice, that time you can share through your story. Okay, let's jump on to the next. And last one is would, when you are talking about hypothetical situations, and when you are talking about politeness. So both here you can use would, can, could, may, might, must, should, would. 7. I think these are enough for your spoken English. You can learn more things, you can use these modal verbs by practicing. So you should practice more and more with these modal verbs. You can write some more examples about these modal verbs in the comment box. I'll check them out and I'll reply your comment. Okay, I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and keep learning, keep shining.